Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, I had to. Hey, Poppy, I had to take the switch out the car for the truck because there's something wrong with the headlights on the truck, and it's been getting dark here really quick. I thought I even heard thunder. Hey, Courtney. Well, I was pretty lit up talking shit on my live I just done previously. But, um, I'm not much into getting in to other people's drama shit. I'm really not. I have always said this, so I will say it one more time. Yes, I have a lot of fucking info that other people have sent me. Kit Kat Kathy. What a name, girl. Kit Kat Kathy. Um, I get that some creators have done some horrible shit to other people. I totally get that. A lot of times it's not my fight for real. And watching some of the nonsense play out is very interesting. Now, a lot of times I try not to get into that stuff over here. What the heck? I was just looking for some. Oh, there I am. I was looking for myself. I couldn't find myself. I couldn't find me. Remain calm. Where are you? I'm looking for you. Where you at? So, I do understand what happened with Nana's Angels, with Myra. It was horrible. And I also did watch creators accuse other creators and other people of actually unaliving Myra. I am not going to sit here on my channel and say anybody did anything like that. I do know that she wasn't feeling well. She had been having some migraine headaches, I think they said, and things like that. Do I think that some people should have taken notice of their so-called friend being in that condition and not contacting them over drama shit and stuff like that? I I do. I think they should have left her alone. I think they shouldn't have just kept going, look at this person, Myra, this person saying this, Myra, da 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 da. Um, I mean, totally, totally. But that's fucked up people who come out and actually want to claim somebody unalive somebody, okay? For real. I know how it feels. For real. Thank you, Poppy. Thank you, Poppy. You're always here. You are so much appreciated, for sure. I appreciate you, girl, so much. I will pin that. Like I said, it don't make a difference, but I will pin it anyway. And thank you for dropping my email, too. For sure. Hey, Chris, what's up with you? Yes, I just went out and fed them. That's the first thing I did when I got back from switching out the vehicles. I fed the little kitty. And I have a feeling there's more little kitties under my deck. I don't think they're old enough to come out yet, right? For sure. Do I need to eat? I had earlier, before I went live, I had some oatmeal and some toast, and it was really good. Hey, Stephen, how are you? I hope you're doing well, Stephen. What do you do, Stephen? Do you go indoors with your flea market stuff during the winter? Do you take it indoors? Or do you just take the winter off? That's a good question I wanted to ask you, sir. And are you still specifically selling the CDs and stuff? Now's the time, Stephen. Tell us all about it. Oh, I love grits too. I love grits too. So, but you guys know how I am. If something's needed here, I always prioritize that. So, yes, I did get off very quickly. But no, look, I am not hip to none of the shit. I am not hip to people calling CPS on people. I'm not hip with people taking pictures from Facebook or private chats and thinking that, you know, because they shared it in a private chat room or whatever, that they think that they have the right to take it and use it for nefarious reasons. I don't agree with that. I really don't. Oh, you only sell movies and music now, Stephen? Well, if I ever get up that way, I will pop in there. I know, I love a good flea market too. I really do. I don't go to a flea market very often because I don't want to go to a flea market without no money. That ain't no fun. Okay, Chris. Well, thanks for coming in. Always appreciate you coming in and saying hey. I just love music, period. I mean, you guys, I know my people know that about me. I love music. But of course, I mean, we're human beings. We're going to give our opinions on stuff. That's my channel. I commentate and give my opinion on stuff. No doubt about it. And I watch what these people do. Sometimes. That's why I always, hey, KK, that's why I always say, I don't lie to people in my freaking titles. I say, hey, I want to know what's going on. I'm being nosy. It's because I'm being nosy. I ain't lying about it. Now, being nosy and getting involved with the stuff are two different things. Because I'm nosy. I just want to know what's going on. I don't want to get in the middle of it at all. Because this is one thing I will say. This is how I feel. So much of what's going on now is a freaking grift. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Crime Magnolia. It has been a while. Yeah, it is craziness. Thank you so much. Thank you. It is good to see you. Glad you popped in. For sure. I mean, we just talk about, over here, we talk about a little bit of everything. For sure. There's a lot of women that does arts and crafts where you're at. That is really cool. I don't know where Flies is at today, but man, she does all kinds of stuff. Flies does all kinds of stuff. For sure. I think I've showed a blanket or two of hers over here. I don't know if she's got it on her channel or not. I dropped her link earlier in that live earlier, but I did privatize it because I had music in it. So that's why I didn't play any music before I started this one, so I wouldn't have to edit it out. I edit a lot of stuff out, you guys. Not only do I do that, but my freaking butt, you know, I have gotten lately where I monetize, which I'm going to monetize this one because I'm just sitting here talking anyway. Um, but a lot of time it's, you know, if you play music or anything like that, it's a, you know, you got to go back through and edit it. Actually, YouTube makes it really easy to edit stuff out. They really do. Because I get an email, then it shows on YouTube and all that other stuff. But some of these people, some of the stuff they say on YouTube, I'm like, how the fuck do you get by with that? I mean, seriously, the most weirdest shit. Horrible stuff. Like Reverend Donna Serafina. How do they get by with saying the stuff that they're saying? I don't understand it. And she I never really okay, when she first came out and was talking about stuff that her visions that she seen in the Summer Wells case, I heard her out, but then I didn't never watch her anymore. I didn't pay any attention to her anymore. Okay? Then years later, all of a sudden, she wants to come back uh on YouTube and start mooching on Fred's butt. And it's like, who the fuck wants to mooch on Fred's ass? Not me. Not me at all. Um, I don't understand it. My understanding that if you can go back and find it, I don't know if it's true. If I don't know if something's true or not, I freaking say it over here. I don't know if this is actual factual, but if you can go back, if you really want to, and I guess there's this Wicca Wicca group or something on Facebook where I was told, don't know if it's actual factual, that Reverend Donna and Ziggy knew each other from that group prior. Prior. Like I said, don't know if it's actual factual or not. Don't have a clue. You're in the low cal community. I don't even know what that is. What is the freaking low cal community? I don't know. I look, okay, and this may be my downfall. I don't look at people as what communities they're in. I really don't. I look at people for for people. I really do. And you know, I'm going to say this, and I know that people look at some of these communities and the creators and stuff like that and feel a certain way about them or whatever, and I don't. I don't. I try to see the good in everybody. The good in everybody. Now, there are some people you ain't gonna find no fucking good blood running through their veins at all. Those people I do not associate with. But I've had people that have been really kind to me, really kind to me. And I I don't take that for granted that they were kind to me. And I always remember that about them. I always remember that about them. No matter what they're doing out here on the YouTube streets or whatever. I've seen a side that they were really kind to me. And they're people that you wouldn't think would be kind to anybody at all. So, and hey, Jackie, thank you for coming back. Thank you, little Deb. Thanks, sweet. Thank you guys for coming back. I appreciate it. Now, so much is being done on the YouTube streets right now. These people, I don't agree with what they're doing. I don't agree with a lot of things that I have found out and things that I know because people send me stuff. Do I agree with what is happening? No, I don't. But I'm only one person. And if I take on the job of fucking YouTube police, I will never have another free minute in my day because I'm going to be continuously looking to see what everybody's doing to everybody. And I just can't do that. I ain't got time. I don't have time for it. I'm sorry, I don't. So, hey, let me tell you something. Have I learned my lesson on a lot of different individuals? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And the nicer you are to somebody on YouTube, many people take advantage of that. They'll take advantage of it. They'll talk shit about you and be like, oh, it's just YouTube. I really didn't mean it when I said that. You know, it's just YouTube. I needed some attention. Well, it's like, no, bitch. Don't use me for fucking attention. Okay? No. No. ADD, attention deficit disorder, means no. I cannot give you attention. For sure. You become a YouTube. Whoa. Well, look. I remember the early AOL chat days, Grammar Maxes. Yes, you're right. You're right, Amy. For sure. Genevieve, I thought you were going to work. I thought you were working with individuals who would go postal at their jobs. So how are you on YouTube if you're at work with them kind of people? You better be watching where you're at. I'm just saying. I'm just fucking with you, Genevieve. I'm just messing with you. I know. It's freaking crazy. I'm needed listening to you. What the fuck does that mean? Public service announcement. Remain calm does not need Genevieve, but thank you, Genevieve, for being kind to say if I ever needed you, you would be there. Did everybody hear that public service announcement? For real. For real, lady. I'm telling y'all. You guys, I mean, I've heard weird shit. I hear weird shit. You're naked? What? You said you were getting into a white fucking van earlier. What are you doing, Genevieve? You said earlier you had to get into a white van, and now you're saying you're naked? What the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing, Genevieve? That's what she said, Poppy. She said she was going to work. She had to get in a white van, and now she's telling us she's naked. What? Dang, Genevieve. Lord have mercy. You wasn't one of them people in the in that van at Andy Bernard's work, were you? I'm just asking. That's fucked up. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, Jackie. Oh my God. Jackie asked the question. All right. Go ahead, Genevieve. I'm getting ready. It takes 2 hours to put the finishing touches on something that's glamorous. Do you really care, neckhead? We can show. Hey, if anybody's comment is held for reviewed, I will see it because they show it to me. So, and then I'll release it for sure. Oh, okay, neckhead. Are you a young guy? Are you a young guy? Because I don't think you should be over here if you're an older individual. But nice channel. Nice channel. I mean, you're welcome here. We just talk about all kinds of stuff, but I don't know. I kind of think you're young. Yeah, 21 or older over here. For sure. My channel is not for kids. Not for children. For sure. Why are you naming yourself Neckhead, though? Is that kind of a gamer name or something? Yep, we do make people blush over here. For sure. For real. Yep, H has been here for a while. How are you doing, H? I haven't seen you to ask you how you been. Everything okay in your neck of the woods? Is everything good in your neck of the woods? Lordy, lordy, lordy. For sure. All right, Neck. All right. You got to go, Neckhead. Thank you for popping in, though. If you're excited over the word naked, then I don't know if you're old enough or not. Yes, it is held for review. We'll just keep it hidden. Okay. So, isn't it funny? We start talking about wankers and shit. I mean, everybody comes in. They're like, please talk about it. Nobody talks about wankers enough on YouTube. For real. Yeah, a lot of them, Poppy, are being held for review, so they're popping up for me, and then I can show them or hide them. So we don't get excited about the word naked over here. For real. Not at all. It does not excite us at all. For sure. I mean, like I said, our conversation over here is very tame compared. I mean, some of that, yeah, I kind of thought that's what it was, naked. I kind of thought that's what you were getting at right there. Naked. Naked. Yep. I seen it. I did. I saw it. Yeah, I'm too old too. For real. For real, for real. Kind of crazy. Well, we can look at their channel. Let's look at their channel. Let's see. Let's go to their channel. See what they're about. They've had their channel since December 14th of 2016. They've got 32 subscribers, motivational videos, mood, relax and think. Here, I'll share it with you. I'm pretty good at sharing. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. There you go. You got your little shout out here. Looks like a really interesting channel. Reading session, 42 videos. Wow. That's pretty wild. Good for you, Naked. Good for you. Flies. I was talking about you earlier. I was. Restructure ministry. What you ministering? Let's see what you're ministering. I'm gonna go to your channel. Stephen, you tried to fool me. Stephen, holy moly. That is Stephen, everybody. Don't block him. Don't block Stephen. That is you, right, Stephen? Am I right? Stephen, that is you, you little silly whippersnapper. You tried to fool me, mister. You tried to fool me, didn't you? Genevieve is the one who's naked, Flies. You know why she said that? You know why Genevieve said she was naked? Is because we mentioned Ernie's name. Remember Ernie? She said Ernie came to town looking for her. Ernie. Oh, I better not say that. That's inciting things that I don't need to incite just to get a laugh out of it. I get it. Really keep them clothes on then. For real. For real. I'm not showing me ever naked on these YouTube streets. No. No. Even if I showed 1 foot, I could make a lot of money. That's what I need to do. I need to start what is it? What the fuck do they call it? OnlyFans. And show my feet. And just show my feet. Oh, I was gonna go to your channel. I wanted to see that, Flies. I wanted to see that. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Send in the clowns. Okay, hold on. Y'all were hearing cackling. I got my whole microphone taken apart and everything else. Okay. Where you talked about the squirrels. Are you going live? Are you going live, Flies? Are you going live or are you releasing a video? Inquiring minds want to know. Why don't you go live and I'll come over with you? What do you mean it was a mistake? Go live, I'll come over with you. For real. For real, for real. Okay. Craziness, craziness. Here, I'll drop you a link. I will. I dropped it on the last one, but I privatized the last one. I was kind of being a bitch. No, Naked, I don't, but I've thought about it. What the fuck did I just do? Damn it. This is crazy. Lord. I was copying how did I get a whole fucking, okay, that's not Fly's channel. I don't know how the fuck I got that. I hit something I shouldn't have hit. Here we go. Jesus. Lord Jesus. You didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. I don't know. I pulled up my dumbass Facebook and read something off of it and really didn't mean to read it off of it, but I mean, just weird shit. Don't know. There's Fly's link. Thank you, Mr. A. I just dropped it too. You're right. I don't have to put the name in there. I do that every time. I go ahead and put the name in there. For sure. Flies knows if she wanted to go live, I would go live with her. I've told her that and told her that and told her that. I've told her 1,000 times. Flies, did you hear they were talking about over $100,000 that Eric and them were had taken from the Whitakers? How crazy is that? Over 100,000 freaking dollars, for sure. Yeah, they say that the two more than $100,000 in cash. 100,000 freaking dollars. For real? Oh well. That's crazy. I don't understand this, and I should have asked Jody. Yeah, I seen your text. Why is Jody Sue not on her own channel? Why is she making her rounds with everybody? Sub poaching? You think she's sub poaching? I'm not saying she is. I'm not saying she is. I just don't understand it. I think a lot of people are trying to figure out why she's not on her own channel. Right? She was last night, first time in forever. Is that when she was on Ernie's? Flies, was that when she was on Ernie's? Yes, like 185,000. That's crazy. That is crazy. No, Naked. I have a life outside of YouTube, okay? I have a life outside of social media. Even though there's times when I've had a couple guests on my panel and it ended up being like 8 hours. Oh, 7.5 hours on her own. She was over to at Mama Bear's being nasty to Twister. Well, this is the thing, okay? And I had to get on to Twister because, Twister just, says, Jody Sue said that, I was stalking her and all this other stuff. I tried to give Twister a platform before. They don't want to take the link, right? I'm not saying the guy doesn't mean well, KK. Nobody's saying nothing bad about him, but he needs to understand that that is the atmosphere that was around Jody, was people freaking stalking her and watching her and da 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 da. So Twister gives it to her, then acts victimized. Well, I mean, I have to agree. I have to agree. That's why the other day when Jody was up here talking, I had to tell Twister to stop, you know. And then all of a sudden he was like, I'm a DV survivor. And I'm like, what are you even talking about? Right? Thank you, Poppy. You and Mr. Mustang enjoy your dinner for sure. I know. I wish you guys could bake things and send it to me. Lizzie Glover? Are you fucking serious? Who fucking has a name like that? Yeah, I know I'm beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I know I am. And I can guarantee you. Okay, let's see. Well, why are you hiding what you look like? You got a black cat? That's cool. That is cool that you got a black cat. Not a problem. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what else I can see. What? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, welcome, lady. Welcome to Remain Calms. For real. Appreciate you having your real picture on your channel. Oh, you like kitty cats too? That is cool. I don't know what. I don't know what. But good luck, Lizzie. Good luck to you, Lizzie. For real. Yeah, there is. Usually when I go live later, right? Dobre Brothers. Okay. Don't cuss at your cat, Lizzie. Don't cuss at your cat. He did say he was calling Sullivan County law enforcement, overheard them, went other places and said he didn't. I don't look. I was pulling up Twister's content for him. I dropped his channel in the beginning, and it did. What upset me was the fact that Jody was trying to talk. We were having a conversation, right? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Lizzie's of age. I just checked her channel. But yeah, she's got her picture and stuff out there on her channel and stuff. But you know, I was like, we wasn't even, I think, discussing. Lizzie, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. And we're gonna do 30 minutes on that, if you guys know what I mean. Thank you though, Lizzie. Yeah, we're not gonna argue with anybody over here when somebody's trying to, you know, say something that's gonna benefit them. But like I said, good luck. Good luck. Okay, so Anywho, what was I talking about? So, sometimes people do shit just for attention, right? It's okay. I gave her 30 minutes, flies. Not to be mean. I wasn't trying to be mean. I really wasn't. So, it's fucking craziness. Craziness. I mean, we've gotten some we've gotten decent people over here, right? You know, there's been a couple trolls that we trolled them back and, they left or whatever. For sure. A lot of people don't. A lot of people, and we all know this, right? I get screamed at by Ernie. That was calm. Ernie hollers at freaking everybody. So, but yeah, I mean, some people come on YouTube and, they're like, I can take it. I'm a big girl. I can take it. And some of these people will annihilate you if you let them. They will annihilate you. Bigger channels, they'll puff their chest out and they'll be like, you're a little channel. I'm going to fuck your world up. I'm going to show you. And they do show them. They do. But, people do fucked up shit. People do fucked up shit. So, and there's a lot of it I don't need to follow. Like I said earlier, I'm fucking nosy. And I'll put it in my title of my video. Hey, somebody tell me what's going on. I'm being fucking nosy. I don't lie about it. At least I'm telling the truth. Right? I mean, we see people do fucked up shit all the time. And it doesn't. Hey, Nick. Nicolina. I mean, people do fucked up shit. All right, hang on, Nick. Hang on, Nick. I'm throwing the life raft out there for you. My hobby is making people laugh. I make people laugh. All right, I dropped the link for Nicolina. Trigger warning. You never know what she's going to say. I'm ready for you, Nick. And I can guarantee you, it is really her. I don't need to put up anything. What's up, girl? I can't hear you. I don't hear you, Nick. What's wrong? What's wrong, Nick? Hold. Okay, wait. I'm going to put up my overlay because I got two different Nicolinas in the chat. And if you're going to show me your tits, it better be the real Nicolina. If you're going to show me booby action, it better be you, Nicolina. Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, StreamYard is really weird on a MacBook lately.
It's weird on my computer. They've been messing up big time for some reason.
It's just been really weird. So I saw, I messaged you probably like 2:30 in the morning the other day because that's when
right.
my get up time because someone said, "Oh yeah, some Tammy lady was talking trash about you," and I was like,
Right.
"Wait, what? Who?" And then I figured out who it was, and thank you for making that stream public again because I listened to it on my way home from work
Right.
yesterday. And let me just tell you this. Tammy is what we would call a femcel.
Right.
Yeah, that the other Nicolina is my main account.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
when I hit a StreamYard link, it's automatically logged into that account, StreamYard. But when
Right.
I'm mobile, it's my other account. It's weird.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this woman is being used by Munch,
Yep.
clearly. She is willing to take in his friends that don't work and their children that are infested with lice.
Yes.
They are all druggies or allegedly recovering. I don't give a shit about any of it. But the fact that she was throwing my name out immediately,
Yeah, she did. She dropped your name fucking quick. And when I said something to her, she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I'm like, "No,
yep,
look, I've seen that happen a million fucking times. These creators who are coming out, they're wanting to start new channels and shit, and
yep.
they throw your name around like it ain't nothing."
They want
And
the Nicolina effect.
yeah, yeah,
And it's so weird because I've only really been super active like the last week and a half because I'm watching Katie be fucked with, Andrew and all of them be just destroyed.
right.
And I'm here for it. So the whole thing here is you want to be nosy? Be nosy. What do you want to know?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if there's really anything I need to know that much of.
There's
I'm always nosy. I just ask different questions about shit going on YouTube. But I can tell you something right now. That's weird shit to me, Nick. That Tammy lady saying that she knew that Munch and whatever her name is was all up in each other's ass, and him talking about fucking, you know, clit action and all that fucking shit. And she's sitting on my panel saying that she was okay with it, that she, they were playing along or whatever. And I'm like, that is just sick fucking shit to me. That was sick shit to
yeah.
me. I mean, who the fuck does that?
Well, so
Well,
the whole thing is like this woman's like, oh yeah, let me just verbal vomit and trauma dump on your panel,
right.
tell you about my life and that how I'm gonna protect Andrew's girls while working
Mm-hmm.
12 to 14 hours a day. No, what's gonna
Yep.
happen is Munch and Andrew are gonna be having sexual relations with Angel while she's at work and she's paying the bills.
Yep.
And she brings people in that have bed bugs and fucking chronic lice.
Well, that doesn't. Now, let me tell you this because I heard a long time ago, months ago, that Andrew had been evicted
That Andrew
and
what?
that he had been evicted from that place he's living in right
Yes.
now.
Yes, he is evicted.
And this is my question. Why the fuck are they sitting around? Why haven't they packed up everything and fucking moved yet? I don't get that. If he's supposed to be moving out, it doesn't seem like they're fucking packing and moving.
No, they're
Seems to
not.
me like they're all sitting around doing fucking live streams while whatever, you know.
No, so what's happening is they're going to play out the eviction process as long as possible. They had no intentions of paying rent at all.
And
These
and
these are lifelong government leeches. These are the people that the Trump administration they're looking at because Andrew's able-bodied. Why isn't he
right,
going to work?
right.
Why is it that someone like my husband, who is 46 years old, breaks his fucking back every fucking day,
Yeah.
which his age group, he should not be so breaking his back, but he won't give it up
Right.
because it's his future, it's our future.
Right.
But there's Andrew sitting on screen, chain smoking, smoking marijuana, guzzling his 2 liters of Mountain Dew, crying about, I don't have money, I don't have my food stamps. Like, bitch, go work.
Well, that's what got me. This is one thing that
You
always
got candy.
this stands out to me on bullshit like that because, we see all that. They show us all of that. And then my husband would work 6 days a fucking week, sometimes 7, sometimes never took a day off. He
Yep.
he worked
My
fucking
husband, so
months,
my husband right
months
now is
up
on the couch.
until
My my husband right now is on the couch. I had to put icy hot all over his back and shoulders. I have wrapped one of his hands with an ice pack. He's got the heating pad going.
right.
He is sick. He's coming down with probably influenza, but that motherfucker still gets up at 4:30 in the morning, gets on a roof, and works. Andrew has no excuses. Laziness is not an excuse, but in Cotton Candy, I do appreciate how you kind of like went in on Tammy. I get it that you chilled out on her, and I understand that, but that was trauma dumping.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But people need to realize too, I get pissed off about that shit because, Todd worked up until months before he died, Nicolina. I
I
mean,
know it is.
just a couple fucking months. And then they all wanted to sit over there and fucking say I killed him and shit. Fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck them. That fucking disgusted me. And that was like the last straw for me. That I'm like, motherfuckers, it just pissed me off.
Hold on just a
Fucking
second.
pissed me off. But we also seen Andrew make a shitload of money within a few hours to move him and his whole family. People have already got together once and moved him and his whole fucking family.
Can you hear
So,
me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Well, I put my AirPods in because I got to finish making dinner. No, I get that. My husband would probably be doing the same thing. And I can tell you, if I could say this about my husband, is he is an amazing husband. Do you know what I mean?
Right,
He breaks his back for me and my daughter. I mean, I work part time. I average about 30 hours a week. But this man, I think he understands like how important it is for me to be home like more because I have a
right,
teenager
right,
and I don't want her to be in and like I don't feel like she's an at-risk teenager, but I don't want to not be around,
right,
you know?
right.
And I'm
Yeah,
not judging,
definitely.
listen, I'm not judging people that legitimately cannot work.
Right,
I'm not doing that because Andrew is able-bodied. He can sit on his computer all goddamn day,
yeah,
live streaming, chain smoking, shit talking. He can go get a job as a Walmart fucking greeter.
right. I
There's
mean,
really no reason. There's no reason. And
I
his wife refuses to work. And
well, let me
what are
tell
you
you.
doing?
Let me tell you.
Hold on, hold on. So, are you gonna still eat the chicken I'm making? Okay. Go on. I'm sorry.
That was like I asked her about the Coca-Cola, because her and Munch came out on Mama Bear's talking about they were doing Coca-Cola at the house and shit. And I asked her and she was like, she said that she did it also, but she said her kids are older. And I'm like, wait a fucking minute. because you all said you were doing it at Andrews. So where was those kids while you were all
Oh,
sitting
they were there. They
in
were
the
there. I
house?
heard that part. I heard that part too, and I was like, "Oh!"
Yeah,
But the
that
night
kind of blew my
before,
mind.
a couple days prior to that, she said she had never, ever, ever done any drugs.
I think that they were just, I think everything that they're doing right now and saying is to try to push a channel for him. I think that's exactly what they're doing. Um, I don't, that whole fucking situation's weird to me. But what gets me too, Nicolina, is like, and I don't even want to talk about fucking Lips, but Lips having all these videos and all this shit showing that just nasty stuff, but yet nothing is shown or done until she gets pissed off. And then all of a sudden it's, hey, I'm going to show this or I'm going to fucking show that. And
Hey,
it's like,
Tiny.
wait a minute, if you had that fucking shit the whole time, how is it okay just now bringing that shit out because you're pissed off?
So you got to understand something about Liz. All right. She thrives on any attention she can get.
Right. Yeah, I know that. I know that.
She has a definitely um cluster B personality disorder, and I would prefer not to talk about her because she thrives
Yeah,
off that.
that's the way
Except
I
for
am too. I hate to
except
even bring her up because she
ex,
does. She thrives off of it.
except for the fact that she does have herpes. That is weird. Now we learned Munch at the beginning of this month was diagnosed with syphilis,
Oh, yeah,
and
I heard that.
that means he was cheating on Tammy because he was in stage 1 with the canker, which is a sore in the nether
So I
regions.
wonder if he gave it to her then.
She probably has no clue.
That's fucking weird.
So, like, you got Munch that wants to start a channel, and he has syphilis, which I played that on my live last night. If you guys didn't watch it, I am plugging myself here, but
Yeah, I watched it.
yeah. You got Lips with herpes. You've got Katie with HPV. Like, there are so many damn STDs around these streets right now.
Well, let me tell you, the HPV stuff really got to me because I know someone who was, uh, you know, uh, attacked and art against their will when they were younger. And as they got older, it turned into cancer. And
Yeah, that's sad.
they have been through so much. And I respect their privacy. I'm not going to come out and say who it was. Um, but that was really hard for them when they were doing that HPV stuff,
Yeah, I bet.
and then people were in comments or in chats were like, well, I got HPV. Well, I got HPV. And it's like, look, that's a real fucking thing. And there's women and young girls who end up with that, not because
I understand
they
that.
fucking wanted
Yeah.
it.
No, and I get that, but we're not making fun of those people. We're making fun of the people that recklessly spread it
Right, right. No, I
without
get that.
informing their
Yeah.
partners, you know?
Right, right.
And I get it. It's very communicable, and there's just about, I'm sure just about 75% of people have it, but that doesn't mean it's okay to hide it from your partner.
No, I
And
get that.
that was the whole problem that we had, is that there was somebody in our community that hid it from their intimate partner, and that
Right.
partner could have been at risk for some significant issues, right?
Right, because they can't men I don't think men can tell, right?
No, men, unless they have a wart outbreak, they're asymptomatic and they are the
Right,
spreader. But when you have somebody that's literally symptomatic and getting a colposcopy and not telling their partner, that's intent. And anybody, and Bird, I disagree with wholeheartedly regarding the Katie stuff and the HPV. it doesn't matter if you're vaccinated. The vaccine only covers a handful of
Right.
the strains, and he could still have it and never know. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
Right.
dangerous because it causes oropharyngeal, which is head neck cancer, anus,
Right.
it can cause penile cancer. Like people
Exactly.
are just, we have like a fucking, it's insane the amount of narcissists that are in this country that they just don't care and they're entitled and they're just going to make,
Yep.
excuses for their behavior.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. There's a lot of narcissists. I've met so many fucking narcissists on fucking social media. It's not funny. I
20,
mean,
20 years ago, 20 years ago, it would be unheard of. It was a rare cluster B personality disorder.
right.
Because of social media, lack of parenting,
Yeah.
we are seeing a enormous influx of narcissism or cluster B, like histrionics, borderline
Right.
personality disorder. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's a lot of them. And, we do. I mean, there's a lot of us who do try to tell people, you know, don't freaking tell your whole life story. And it does depend on where you're going, who you're hanging out with, and
I agree.
different things like that, because they're not going to take what you're saying and, you know, turn it into a good thing. They're going to take everything that you personally put out personally about yourself, and they will attack you for it one way or another.
So
So,
let me say this. I wanna say thank you to Cotton Candy Boobs because, and now maybe if I misconstrued what she said, I don't know, but she had said that she had experience with Haley.
yeah, she does. She knows her.
Okay,
She's been around. She's been around for quite
I've
a
never
while.
I've
So,
never seen Haley anywhere in my
right,
hemisphere. But I
right.
do want to say that I appreciated what she said because I am a little bit more leery of going full tilt. I just want her to be sober.
Right. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, she's been around for quite a while. I'm not saying that, she's had her issues for sure. And I think a lot of us I think she was mainly around like the Summer Wells community. So I
Yeah.
think a lot
Well,
of
I mean,
people
I'm not
know her
I'm not
from
going to
there.
judge her. I hope she continues on with her sobriety. I just
Well, let me say this too, though, and this is just the way I feel. There's
Yeah,
there's
Cotton
a
Candy, that's what I'm figuring out. She was on Ernie's panel last night after saying stay away.
well, that's what I was getting ready to say. When does it come to getting the good attention and people being there
Yeah.
and wanting to see her stay sober or whatever? Sometimes with these people, the attention factor takes
Is
over.
yes, absolutely agree.
Yeah,
Now, if she's gonna do whatever she wants to do, but I don't want to see her being taken advantage of by anybody. But I
right,
also understand she's a grown ass adult that
right,
wants attention, and this is no shade to her because I don't know her enough. But I appreciated the assessment Cotton Candy gave so that I didn't go balls to the wall. You know what I
right,
mean?
right, right. Yeah, I mean, Cotton Candy, she went for Tammy quick. But Tammy came in hot. She was being loud
I
and
love
shit.
you.
And, when Cotton Candy's up here, that girl is gonna fucking, the things are gonna come out, especially when it comes to me and my channel. And yeah, she immediately is like, why the fuck are you being loud? I mean, she kind of went for it.
Well,
So,
I'm loud, and I
well,
heard
I am
Tammy.
too.
I heard Tammy say, "Well, she's she has hearing issues in her left ear." I am actually hearing retarded in both ears, so there's
Yeah,
times that I hear myself on replay, and I'm like, "Holy shit! I sound like I'm screaming, and I'm not."
I do the same thing. I mean, hell, people's make fun of my voice. I'm like, go the fuck on. I don't
I
care if you
think you
make
have
fun
a
of my
fine
voice.
voice. I think you have
Oh,
a fine
thanks.
voice. No, I do. I think you have a fine, gentle Southern voice, and I like you.
Well, I
I don't
like
really,
you too, Nick.
I don't come around a lot because I don't get into that true crime stuff, and I think you know
Right.
that, and
Yeah.
others know that.
Yeah, I
I
know that.
prefer not to. Like right now, Marble Mouth Jody Sue Brown is on
Oh, I was gonna
Andrew's
ask
panel.
you, what the fuck do you think about that? Because I had talked with a couple people and we're trying to figure out why she's making her rounds. Do you think it's because it's
Um,
Christmas? I don't know.
I think it's because if you okay, so when Jody Sue goes live, she has like less than 20 people in there now.
Oh,
She needs to drum up attention, and it's a sub grab, just like what Tammy was doing.
right, right,
Thank you, Cotton Candy. But I was I replayed something that I did in 2023 because I'm looking for clips for Adonis Paul who's dragging Speak Easy, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is blowing out my fucking eardrums." I
why?
was so loud. Shut up, Mr. A. God, he's such a creep.
Is that who that is? Oh,
Yes, he fucking
Lord.
follows me everywhere, and he has like a
He's
hundred
wrote, he's
pounds.
put out songs for you, Nick. Have you heard any of them?
No,
Yeah, he's got songs, I think, over on his channel that he made for you. Every
Mr.
once.
A, stop being a fucking African creep, bro.
Yeah, he's something else for sure.
I just can't do the kid stuff. There is it's triggering for me, and I
Right,
know that part of it is because my mom was not the best mom to me.
right.
And
I
and
feel you on that.
I want to help all of the babies. Like if my husband won't allow it, but I would love to be a foster parent. And
Right,
he's like, "Nope." I mean, I would take in all of the kids. You know what I mean?
right.
Um,
Yeah, I
so
thought
it,
about that before too. Just, getting.
my sister's doing it. My
I
sister's
know
a
quite a
foster.
few. I know
Yeah.
quite a few people on YouTube. They're smaller channels and that have actually, uh, fostered children and even ended up adopting them. And you know,
Yeah.
it is really, and they're good people. That's
Yeah.
so Crystal. She is a really good person, and they just finished some adoptions in her family, and
Yeah.
she
My
is
one of my closest friends, she has adopted over 50 50 children her and her husband have through fostering.
wow,
And no, I'm serious. Like she is amazing. And these kids come to her so broken. And by the time that they are old enough, they're already adopted. They are getting them through college, or they're enlisting into officer training schools. Every single one of those babies are professionals right now, or they're working their way. You know what I mean?
right.
Like they are
Well, I mean,
wonderful.
that shows successful, fostering right there. If you can take those young kids that come from horrible, horrible backgrounds
Yeah, horrible.
and yeah, and show them that, there is a lot of good things in the world and in life. The majority of them are going to be successful,
Yeah.
humans For real.
Yeah, no, but and again, I wish I could. I wish I could save all of the babies, you know?
Right. Right.
Not so that I could be like Lips and say, "Oh, I have guardianship of these two children," and then say, "One of them's trying to groom my husband." What?
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. That whole shit is crazy. I'm telling you
I
right
can't
now.
believe any court would approve her to be a guardian for she. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
The only thing that I'm gonna say about that is I remember when she first got the girl, she came over here. I dropped her Cash App because she was needed school clothes for him. And 2 days later, she came back and said, yeah, I got those girls $500 worth of stuff, and my kids didn't get nothing. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of
So
here.
during that same time period, she said she needed new glasses with a new prescription, and Medicaid only covered XYZ. So we all sent her money to get her glasses. And then
Right.
2 days later, she's in Florida.
Right.
I'm like, I'm
That's not surprising.
46 years old and I have never been to Florida. Are you kidding me?
Right. Right.
I don't
I
know, but
mean,
I gotta go.
yeah.
I'm making dinner.
Well,
And
thanks for coming up, Nick.
no, always. Mr. A, stop being a creep. Okay, bye.
Bye. I like Nick. I do. She is super cool. Florida, I haven't went to Florida when I was younger one time, and I've never been back. For real. Love you, Nicolina. Mr. A says that's so funny. That is so funny. Oh, I like you being a creep, Mr. A. You're a remain calm creeper. For real. My first command would be 6 hunky men must bathe me in milk. Oh my God, May May. You are something else. You are something else. Well, I figured because I had said that earlier on the live I did before this one that I figured it was probably Jody needing subs for her channel. Hey, the mouse. But I enjoy Jody coming over and having conversation. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. For real. Look, there's a lot of people who do that. I don't know. I just never had it in me to run around to people's channels just so I could, you know, make myself noticed. I just don't do that. Let me say that if I come into a chat and say hello, it's because I like the channel and I just happen to catch you live or whatever, right? Free food and lodging. Oh, I know. My brother lived in Florida, Fort Myers, Florida for a long time. So, but look, people do weird shit for attention. People do weird shit to start a channel on YouTube. The thing about it is drama sells. And if you can start a channel starting out in the middle of a bunch of drama shit, then that's how it is. That's how it is. But it's weird to me that Jody's on Andrews right now, but then again, it's not weird to me. So to each their own. For real. For real, for real. I mean, you had a channel you deleted a lot. I keep this one. Well, I mean, there is a method to my madness, okay? I know there are times when people come up on panel and they're saying shit or hollering or whatever, and uh, usually I try to maintain a level of calm. You know, I try to give people a safe space to say what they need to say. I've always said this before. I'm not the person to go look for anybody's contradictions. If people do that, they do it on their own. I don't have time to do that stuff. So, um, you know, I don't know. That's just the way I am, for sure. May, you're a man. That makes you a manizer, for sure. But no, you know, let me tell you, I can get feisty with the best of them for sure. I don't know, little Deb. It's weird, right? Super weird. She knows it's weird. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody can ask her that. What do you guys got in common? For sure. Because, I mean, a lot of people think about it. This is just what a lot of people think about it. And I'm just saying what a lot of people are thinking right now. You know, how well did Jody know Allie? How well does all of them know each other? I don't know. I can't say because it's fucking weird. Level weird. But then again, I mean, you know, going up on somebody's panel and bullshitting and, you know, having a few laughs, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, yes, you can have a lot of fun with different people. You really can. Take the mood in a whole different situation, for sure. And I don't look. I do not look to see if somebody's live when I go live. Nicolina's live is funny. I gotta tell you guys that. Actually, I was gonna play it. I should play it because I was gonna play it and for real. Funny. Funny, funny, funny. I don't even know the name of Andrew's channel, to be honest with you guys. Not at all. He changes it every other week, so I don't know. I was gonna see who was in. I was gonna see who's in chat over there, so I can bust somebody out. I'm busting them out today. No, I'm not gonna bust them out today. Like I said, I don't know if I'm even subbed to Andrew anymore after all that stuff that happened, but I don't know. Some people watch it and others don't, for sure. But, you know, I don't know. Well, I still can't find it, Deb, so for sure. For sure, for sure. I'm not going to keep you guys on here very much longer. There are definitely, if I come live tomorrow, I got to talk about a few of these cases for sure. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can put this over on my. Hold on. Cotton Candy just sent me a update on Summer. I need to try to get it over to my hold on. Damn it. Why isn't it? Hold on. Let me pull up WJHL real quick. because it doesn't do me any good on my phone. 25 minutes ago, Summer Wells. Let me just put in Summer Wells. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. I got it. Hold on, you guys. Let me share it. No, you're fine. Thank you, KK. Thanks, doll. I appreciate it. All right, this is from 25 minutes ago. Let's see what it says. Maybe. Law enforcement follows up on a lead in the Summer Wells case. Greenville, Tennessee. More than 4 years after Summer Wells was reported missing from her home in Beach Creek community of Hawkins County, the TBI confirmed the case is far from cold. TBI spokesperson said agents along with Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and FBI continue to investigate what happened to Summer. On Thursday, November 13th, the TBI and detectives were at a location in the 3500 block of a Van Hill Road in Greenville, following up on a lead in the case. The area is about 9.5 miles from the Wells home on Ben Hill Road via State Road 347. News Channel 11 followed up with TBI asking if the agency could provide details about the nature of the tip, if anything has been substantiated from it, and how long it's been since agents followed up on a similar sort of lead in the field. Spokesperson could not release any further details, but said agents continue to follow up on leads as they come in, and the investigation remains active ongoing. Law enforcement updates on the case have consisted of releasing age progression photos. There is still an active Amber Alert. No one's been arrested or charged. So basically, they're not going to tell us what the tip is. They're not going to tell us what the tip is. So, and thank you for that. I will keep that. And we will definitely get into that conversation a different time. I don't like adding talking about Summer in with talking about a lot of the other stuff that I do. I like to give her the undivided attention for sure, but they're not going to tell us anything. So I'm sure there's a lot of YouTube spoofs on it already. So we'll find out who lives at that address, what connections they have, et cetera, et cetera. I think somebody's already said that they believe that the person was related to Fred Hill or knew of a Fred Hill or whatever. Maybe I should do that, KK. I've never made a video before. I never have. Okay, the mouse. For sure. All right. I've been on here an hour and a half. I adore you guys. Thank you again for coming and hanging out with me. Like I said, something goes on here at the house. That's my priority. So sorry I stopped my live before, even though I had quite a few people in here, but that's just me. I prioritize things here at the house before, you know. Oh, it's Fred's uncle. Huh. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, well, we're definitely going to be talking about that, but I want to research everything first. I want to know everything that's going on with it. And we will talk about the facts of it. I don't want to make anything up because I just don't do that. Go check out Flies. I don't know if she's going live or not. She said it was a mistake, but I don't know. So I don't know if she's going to make a video or if she's going live. I had no idea. She said no. So if she does and she doesn't tell me, I'm going to kick her ass. So again, thanks, Nick, for coming up. Appreciate you. You guys do you, be you. Go wherever you want to. The only thing I always ask, I don't care where you go, please do not talk bad about me or my channel, okay? That's all I ask. You are all grown-ass adults, okay? Oh, it's a little video. Okay, I'll show it when you get it done. Love you, we. Thank you, guys. Pat, I love you. I want to put that out there. Pat Wicks, you whippersnapper, you. Thank you guys again for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate you guys more than anything. Like I said, Nick, thanks for coming up. Yes, I know you will, KK, and I appreciate you, darling. For real, you know I do. Okay, peace out, you guys. Have a great night, and I will catch you later. I'm going to pull up some research on this Summer Wells information that has came out, and okay, Flies, let me grab that link, and we will give that time to Summer by herself. And okay, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me share it. All right. This is Flies on the Coastlaw. Something about Elfney, Shelfney, or something. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. Copyright disclaimer.
Yeah, that's for you.
That is funny. That is funny, girl. Fucking hilarious. Hilarious. All right, you guys. You don't show no hate to people. You can dislike people without telling them every 5 seconds that you don't like them and you hate them. I'm just saying. But them fucking people are weird, right? I already got it innocent until proven guilty. I will take care of that on a different live. I've got some research to do. But thank you for coming in and letting me know. Appreciate you for real. All right, thank you guys. Peace out. Now, the next live I do, we will be talking about this new update, who this person is, what weird shit they're doing, or whatever. You know, we'll see what we can find out. So, but thank you very much, KK. Thanks, Innocent, for bringing it to my attention again. Appreciate you guys. All right, peace out.